Hey everybody, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. I'm making this little video because somebody had sent me this video that we had made many years ago, and there's a good life lesson in it for me. I graduated in high school in 1967, and there's a few of us that, well, after high school, everybody goes their separate ways. Bud Brown went to teaching, and there's three other classmates, so we did this thing together. Michael Gunning became a certified public accountant. Woody Shoemaker, who was just a skinny little good swimmer, became a Navy SEAL, and then he got into the ministry after he got out. And then my friend Dean Welch became a hotshot in the publishing industry. So anyway, Dean called me. He lives in a place called Douglasville, Georgia. And he said, let's get together. There was a big movie that just come out called The Wild Hogs, I believe it was. We're all motorcycle riders. And he said, let's do a Wild Hogs transcontinental trip across the United States. It started at my house in Douglasville, and then we'll end up at where we graduated in our high school, Central California. Of course, my first thought was, I don't know. I don't know if I can afford it. Dean said, don't worry about it. Everything will be taken care of. And I said, well, what about the motorcycle? He says, I've got extra motorcycles. He had a lot of money. I've got extra motorcycles you can use. And then, well, what about Mike? He doesn't really ride. He says, I've got a vehicle I want him to follow me in. He said, it's a Hummer, big old black Hummer with a trailer. And so if there's anything breaks down, so two of us will be in the Hummer, two of us will ride motorcycles, and we'll take turns going across the United States. And I thought, I don't know about this. Come on, don't be a chicken. So I've got a clip of this, and I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's too long, but I'll just give you some highlights. So Mike and I, who was also in Central California at this time, we flew out to Dean's house in Georgia, and Woody came down from Kansas, I believe he was. So we all four got together and hadn't seen each other in years and years, and I met at Dean's house, and he's a hunter. Oh, he's a hoot too. I mean, he's a character. So Mike and Woody were kind of on the serious side personality, and me and Dean are kind of on the joker side. So it was going to be a good trip. We were thinking maybe it'd take spend 3 or 4 nights, coming across the United States. So Dean was a hunter, and he showed me his well, I don't know what your jungle room, I guess he called it, and all these animals that he had shot and stuffed. And he had it showing off in his jungle room. And it turns out, as we look back on it, we stopped at Nashville, Tennessee. We stopped at Graceland, and we went in to see Elvis's house. And Elvis had a little jungle room, but it was nothing compared to Dean's jungle room. So we got on motorcycles and we rode across. We took turns. Mike was not a rider, so he always drove the I want to say jeepney. He drove the Hummer and followed us as we all took turns riding the motorcycles across. So it was a great trip, and right after I'm finished talking, I'll show you the clips of it. But my main point is, things are never going to be convenient. If you're going to do something, just, do your due diligence, plan, but then just do it. After your planning is over, then it's time to to do what you're going to do. So whether you're planning to come to the Philippines, or you're planning to go to Mexico, or you're planning to do anything that you've wanted to do for a long time, hey, we're not getting any younger. And I can't believe that it's been, I even hate to think of how long it has been. It's probably maybe 15 years already since this trip. I can't believe it. So anyway, thank you all for coming to my channel, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
I couldn't wait.
We see. Can you? No. Hey, you're on a documentary, man. Okay, dude.
Hey.
So
I called your phone and it said, Mike Gunning is on the phone now. I said, he's calling Glenn to tell him that he landed.
I haven't even called yet. No, she was pissed off at me when I got to the...
Bud, you got a message on your phone that says, hey, tell Mike to get off the dang phone.